Okay, 1.5 geometry. We're going to do using formulas in geometry. This is on page 36. So now we're going to get into some of the basic formulas that we use in geometry. So if I have a rectangle that has a length and a width here, okay, so the perimeter of this is going to be L plus W plus L plus W, right? So it's going to be LW plus L plus W, which means I have two L's and I have two W's. So that's my perimeter. The area of a rectangle is nothing more than L times W. Okay, we know that. If this was a square where all sides were the same, the perimeter would be what? The perimeter would be S plus S plus S plus S. So we're going to have four S's. Okay. Area is going to be this times this. So it's S times S, which is the same as S squared. Okay. And then we have the triangle. In a triangle, we have a triangle that looks like this, A, B, C, with a height of H. The perimeter is nothing more than adding all the sides, right? So we're going to A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C. Now the area, as you well know, is the base times the height, base times the height divided by 2. Okay? So that's what it would look like. Okay? So that's that. Let's do example 1 and see if we can do that. So we can use these formulas. Example number 1. Find the perimeter of an area of each of the figure. Rectangle in which L is 17 and the width is 5. So I have a rectangle, 17 and 5. So the perimeter, if you remember correctly, was 2 like that. So we have 2, 5 plus L, which is 17. I do the parentheses first, so I get 2 times 22. 5 plus 17 is 22. 2 times 22 is 4. The area is L times W, so it's going to be 17 times the 5, which is 85. Okay. In B, we have a triangle, which we have A, B, and C. Okay, so B and C, so we have A, which is 8. Then we have the base, which is x plus 1, and then we have the C, which is 4x. And then we have a height of 6. So this here is 6. And we want to know the perimeter. The perimeter is nothing more than adding the sides. So this plus this plus this. 8 plus 4x plus x plus 1. Now here I have to collect the like terms, right? So I have 4x and I have an x, so that would be 5x. 8 plus 1, so that would be 9. Okay. Area is going to be the base, x plus 1, times the height, 6 divided by 2. So 6 divided by 2, this simplifies to 3. So I have 3x plus 1. Okay, which is also, if you distribute it out, you get 3x plus 3. Okay. Example number 2. Texas Treasures quilt block includes 24 purple triangles. The base and the height of each triangle is about 3 inches. Find the approximate amount of fabric used to make the 24 triangles. Okay, so we have to find the area of each triangle. And each triangle, we are told the base and the height were the same, and they are 3. So the area is going to equal to the base times the height divided by 2, 9 divided by 2. Okay. In my class, it is perfectly acceptable to leave the answer right here. You do not have to say this is 4.5, nor do you have to do this. Okay. You can just leave it as 9 over 2. 9 over 2 is just fine. Okay. So that's the area of a single triangle. And how many of these triangles do we have? We're going to have 24 of them. So we're going to have to go this times 24, which is the same as 9 times 24 over 2. These cancel out. This is 12. So I end up with 9 times 12, 108. Okay. Now we have the circumference and area of a circle. So let's talk about that. If I have a circle with a radius of r, the circumference is going to be equal to 2 pi r. Or if you want to, since 2 r's, if I have 2 radius, they're the same as a diameter. So this is the same as pi d if you use the diameter. Okay, and the book, uses the diameter also. So you can either use it with the diameter, d, or you can use it with the radius. Okay. Area of a circle, pi r squared. Okay, pi r squared. So let's see if we can do example number 3 here. Example number 3. Example number 3 says, find the circumference and area of the circle where the radius is equal to 3. So they're giving us the radius is equal to 3. So the circumference is, if I use this equation, 2 pi times 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. So this is 6 pi. Again, you do not have to do this out. You do not have to do 6 times 3.14. Pi is equal to 3.146. I don't have to do this. This is perfectly an acceptable answer, 6 pi. Okay? And then we have the area. The area is equal to pi r squared. So pi 3 squared. And so this is pi times 3 times 3 is 9. The answer is 9 pi. Okay, you can leave your answer in pies, okay? And I will take that. And we are done with 1.5.